What's up, guys? Welcome back to the ViceCityGamerz podcast. I'm your host, Jay, joined as always by my boys, Chris and BJ. And yeah, we're back. It's been a little bit since the last one, and it felt like nothing was going on, and then a bunch of shit's going on. But before even going crazy, BJ went crazy, and he got a Nintendo Switch too. You want to tell us about it, my bro?
Wait, before we get there. This is the guy, I just gotta do it. This is the guy that said that he wasn't getting a damn thing, that he swore up and down that he was not gonna get a Nintendo Switch. He said, nah, Nintendo ain't getting my money, it's too overpriced, I'm not doing that.
I need to find that piece and see if I clip it in.
If you guys haven't figured out by now, I'm a complete fraud, though.
100%.
With no hesitation.
You're the fraudulator.
So tell us, what's it like? How's the other side live?
So it came across my wife and I is spending buku money. We upgraded our living room. We upgraded our dining room. We upgraded the guest bathroom downstairs. Like, we've been doing a whole bunch of housework. We had a family party, celebrated 3 birthdays the other day. So it's been a mission. So when we upgraded the living room, we went from a 65-inch curved Samsung to a QLED 85-inch powerhouse.
Hell yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
Nice.
And we got a floating TV stand with a fireplace. And that has always been the Switch room, you know? We played a Mario Kart down there. When people were over, Mario Party, Smash Bros, whatever.
Man, that'd be so good. You can see a
So we were talking, we spending all this money upgrading. I didn't spend the 500. I spent 250. So
because
Oh.
what did you trade for it?
my wife went half.
Oh,
You
nice.
still got it. I don't want to hear. I want to hear what you
I didn't. Yeah, nah. I don't want to give Nintendo this money, but
You still
at the
did.
same time, that's the only thing that I play with my wife. So
Oh, okay.
I ended up doing it.
So it's
Mario
half hers,
Kart
half
World.
yours, but you just keep it at your house.
Yeah, correct. Mario Kart World is dope. It's super dope. It's a lot different than the last Mario Kart, and there's certain things that are not better, but overall it's a pretty cool experience like always. Those Mario Karts like hit it left and right.
Give me a year contender.
But the yeah, yeah.
For sure? Nice.
Slander.
It's going to be a busy year.
Over Death Stranding 2?
Nah, Mario Kart is never gonna make it on that category.
That'll be
But
family game of the year. That's
over-
what it'll be at.
I tried my Breath of the Wild. It's nice. Nothing like super crazy. This console been playing like retro games from Nintendo Online, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros. 3. There's not much to play that's new other than Mario Kart. And I couldn't play Tears of the Kingdom because my brother has the game. I lent it to him. So just to give you a brief overview, right? Out the box, this shit sucks. It's the worst console that has ever been produced. You have to go through so many hoops to connect your Switch to this thing, to download, like to upload your other games. Like it syncs your data. It says one time, but then when you go, like it synced my data. So when I bought the upgrade, the $10 upgrade for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which is the shit I'm most excited for, it it makes you put the game cartridge of your old one in there. So what was the point of syncing your data from the Switch 1? You know what I'm saying? And then it makes you create a virtual game card. And it's like, come on, man. Like how many it literally took like an hour to get started on that Switch.
That sucks.
Then when you're playing it, it literally just feels like a mid-gen upgrade. It doesn't feel like a next-gen console. Right? So I don't know why they ended up going with the Switch 2. I would have. That's it. Would have been perfect for the Super Switch. You know, a mid-gen upgrade. Like, but
You should call it the Switch Pro.
dude, yes, yes, this is exactly what it feels like. It is not a huge upgrade at all. It's not leaps and bounds. Like I'm reading some of the IGN reviews and shit, and like they gave it like a 8. I probably would have gave this a 6. You
Mhm.
know, I'm looking forward to the party games. Only Nintendo can bring certain shit like the Mario Kart. My wife and I are having a blast. We're laughing, talking shit, and I love those that time together. You know. So for me, it's
That's nice to
worth it
hear.
spending that money, but I don't want to give it to them. It literally is like, and you guys will see this when you get it.
I'm not
It's
getting
probably gonna be the
When we
worst.
come over, yeah, go ahead.
It's probably gonna be the worst console. Like in terms of when you buy it, there's nothing special about this
Can
shit.
I ask you how's the mouse?
I
The
didn't
mouse,
try it yet.
huh? You haven't
I
used it
didn't
yet?
try it yet.
I haven't tried it.
No,
Oh.
You gotta let us know how.
there's
I
no
didn't.
games,
You haven't
dude.
played the little game with the
You gotta
little
get the
mouse.
wheelchair game.
Yeah, there's no fucking games right now to use it on. So
So weird.
I actually bought the Pro controller. The Pro controller is the same exact shit as the old one.
With an extra button,
Like the
right? That
same
chat
shit.
button.
That right there,
Supposedly
you already
it's
got
got
$800 in the
upgraded
bag.
rumbles and it has a chat button. But it's the only button that Nintendo, like this is how cheesy they are. The only button, like you know when you get a control and you just press the home button and it powers up,
Right.
the Pro controller or the Joy-Cons that come with the system or like Nintendo licensed Joy-Cons are the only ones that would wake the console.
Are you serious?
Really?
How stupid is that, man? I have an
Wow.
old Pro controller, didn't wake the console. I have
Wow.
that GameCube controller that I told y'all is fucking
Really?
baller for the Nintendo. Doesn't wake the like. I'm telling you, like the way that Nintendo moves is slimy, man. But whatever, I got it nonetheless. I'm glad that I got it because Mario Kart. I cherish those times that I get the game with the wifey.
Right.
Jeez,
You
man.
know, we started playing the Donkey Kong, but the controllers don't work. Or the Super Mario Bros. 3, your controller, Jay, is perfect. I ended up going on Amazon and buying 8-bit controllers of the Super Nintendo so
Hmm.
that we can play those games with each other a lot better than the actual Switch. You need to be like quick. I don't know how to say it, but the Pro controllers, there's like a lot of give. When you
Oh,
press a
gotcha.
button,
Oh
it's like
yeah.
a deep press, and it doesn't respond as fast
Oh.
as like the classic one that you have. It's right away. It's responsive as fuck. So you
So
can
can
you can
can you
jump here,
adjust the
jump there.
sensitivity maybe in the buttons or anything like
I
that?
think I think
I
it's
don't
the
know.
fact that the newer modern controllers have a certain amount of press. Like you're driving a racing game. Now it's all about the triggers, but there's
Right.
like a sensitivity to like the regular buttons, and those old school controllers is not like that.
My Xbox controller is
Even
on.
but even the Xbox control, like you press it, it's right away you're
Right.
pressing it. There's no like deep dive
Mm.
in the damn. I have it downstairs.
Damn, that's a shame.
And
Conclusion:
and
Nintendo, you suck.
even here, as, as much as it pains me to say, it's pretty like
Hey,
responsive.
you know, the controller's fire though.
Which one?
Yeah.
The PlayStation one.
I know it is. I just wanted you to say it.
No.
Anyways, go ahead.
It sucks for first person shooters, but it's great for other things.
True. I'll take that.
That's
Fine.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's just the fucking
Third player thing, baby.
the battery sucks too, bro.
How would you know you never played it, bro? I can
Oh,
tell you
I
guys that
played
the
it.
battery's fine.
That's why it's a
I,
better. So
I
they played it and the thing's dead already.
No.
hold on. I
Turn it
platinum
on.
both. I platinum all 3 Spider-Man. Okay.
Did you? Okay. All right.
And
That's enough.
I
Enough.
played a lot of Ghost of Tsushima. I think I'm on the 3rd act. So
Damn,
I
that
know what the
Very
fuck
well.
I'm
like
talking
10 years ago. Now already finished it. You hadn't even played it yet, and you've had it longer than I have.
Very
Did you
well. Very
platinum
well.
it?
No,
Because I'm on the verge.
no, I'm not playing it. I don't play my games.
I got the ghost armor, which is what I was waiting on,
Right.
and then I just stopped playing. With me, it's like it's almost like gaming's a chore right now because I have so much shit going on, man.
But that's
This
the thing, man.
promotion at the job I got 3 years ago, and it hasn't slowed down. It's only picked up.
That sucks.
And
You've inspired me
yeah,
to not promote at work. Thanks, bro.
uh,
Right.
people don't understand. Like it's a lot of work,
And
man.
by the way, that
But
squeaking
then
into his
you
chair
should at
ain't
home.
me farting, just in case you try to blame me that shit later.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you did fart that one
Nah, that
time.
was
You
That
bullshit.
one
know,
time.
Hey, so besides the fact that you like playing with your wife, which is amazing, that in itself is like, I wish my wife would sit down and play Mario Kart with me, but you know she won't do that. Besides that, any other positives?
the screen looks a lot better.
Okay, on the
It's
handheld, right?
a lot. Yeah, it's a lot more responsive. Like the dashboard, the interface. It's the same shit. Only it flows a lot better.
Right.
Cause you know there was that lag, especially you go on the what's the shop to go buy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit would load for
But
days and like
the UI sucks, man. That they're
yeah, but
they're not set up like PlayStation or like
Yeah.
Xbox is. Because PlayStation is that's a little iffy, but Xbox their store is set up in a certain way that makes it really easy.
yeah, they made it better. They made it better. I haven't experienced the game chat yet. Maybe when you guys get your shit,
In
we can
3 years,
jump on. But
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit,
when the
that's
old
not why I play Nintendo anyway.
when the
So,
old it comes out.
bro. Yeah, yeah. When the old
but
light comes out.
the games like Breath of the Wild didn't dip at all since I've been playing.
Okay.
And granted, I started over, and I think that was one of my favorite games of all time. So I started it over, and I just been playing through it a little bit. Like I'm in the very early stages, but it hasn't. It's smoother. But I didn't have a problem with it. My Switch was new when I got it, and it didn't dip that
No punch
much.
your screen, nothing like that.
Nah.
I think that's what happened in those days when you got the Ally, the X,
What
and you
about?
had the little one dot on the screen. I
Oh,
think
you're talking about the staple thing with
right.
GameStop. No, no. Yeah, apparently GameStop was stapling papers to the box.
It is, bro.
So then when you come to pick up your Switch 2, it's got a freaking staple hole on the screen.
Oh
It's
god.
Yeah.
horrible. I was so angry.
When I got my Ally, it had like a dead pixel.
Yeah, that picture. That's right.
And I remember going to Best Buy all like stressed out because I was like, they're gonna give me such a hard time about this. And it looked like the manager lady working understood.
Yeah.
She lit it up and she got a white screen there and then
Yeah.
it like lit up in red.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, do the return for him. Put
Yeah.
put it as damaged.
I remember.
And I was like,
that's-
okay.
That's when we did the whole trade thing, you and I. And he's like, man, like, I just want to keep it. Like, no, man, you pay for the thing.
You're right.
Go get your thing,
You
bro.
convinced
Because
me.
you're not gonna be
That
happy.
shit would have driven me crazy
I
if
know.
I did. I just wanted to be done with the situation, but
No, but 100%.
Anyway.
man, get paid what you pay. Get what you pay for, brother.
anyways, you guys been playing anything? I mean,
Oh,
obviously, BJ, you've been playing Mario Kart World.
I've been playing quite a few games, matter of fact.
What have you been playing, bro?
So this whole hype of the game of the year thingamajig, this saying Death Stranding 2 is game of the year, which I don't believe it because the EX3 is gonna be, EX3 is gonna be my game of the year. I started playing Death
Yeah,
Stranding.
but
1.
we've heard like
Direct-
4
the
game of the
retrospect.
years in the last 6
Huh?
months from you, bro.
So I started playing Death Stranding, the first one. So far, it's all right. It's good. It's not bad. Not nothing to write home about. I'm just trying to get through it, so I can get to Expedition to Death Stranding 2, the beach. I think it's called it, right? That's the beach.
I don't know.
So I can play that and see what the hype is about.
Okay.
I started playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because it was released on
Old school. Yeah.
yeah. So I started not Modern Warfare 2, but World War 2.
Okay.
It was released on Xbox this week. I was playing that. Man, Uden Chronicles. I'm playing damn games right now. Uden Chronicles, and of course, what else have I been playing? And a little bit of Indiana Jones. Like I got to get to Indiana Jones, but now I'm stuck in Expedition. Not Expedition 33, freaking
Death
Death
Stranding.
Stranding. I'll be playing that.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, Expedition 33 came out this year. It just exploded. It was a small team, but the game's a super high quality, great story. Everybody's going nuts about it. Chris obviously played it, beat it. It was amazing, incredible. And then all of a sudden, Death Stranding 2 drops, and people are like, "Whoa, Game of the Year contender!" And it's like, "What the hell? Hold on!" Without even playing it, I can tell you, Expedition 33. I kind of get where we're going without knowing everything. Obviously, but I can see it. But now the idea is Death Stranding, the first one, was good enough that they would make a second one, and it was good enough that it's considered a good game. But some people didn't like the whole walking simulator thing. But as you can imagine, a lot of suggestions have been made, and it looks like maybe the second game, like a lot more action and fighting involved, where the first one lacked it a lot. And yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I think if that game wins Game of the Year, it's because Kojima has a lot of pull in the industry, and there's a lot of nostalgia between Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that, and all those games, and of course Kojima has a huge fan base. But you also got to remember that Expedition 33 studio of 33 people made this game. Yeah. Kojima Studio's got to be way bigger than that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand.
Nah, Kojima himself makes it.
Yeah, but
with magic,
one man.
He whips it out, and then he goes like this. Bang! The game comes out, it's done.
Yeah.
That's what Jeff Keighley makes it seem like.
Yeah, right.
It's just one man.
Yeah,
one dream.
man. I don't know. I know Metal Gear Solid was a big deal back in the day. I really enjoyed it and everything like that. But what has he done since then? Like, I don't know.
Well, he had the AO project.
I don't know about any of his games.
OD.
What's it, OE?
OD, like
OD,
overdose.
yeah. OD. That part looked kind of crazy when they showed it last year.
I don't know, man.
Just because it's Xbox, but
I've been playing this new game.
Might get canceled.
What's that? Oh, it might get canceled.
I said that's for Xbox. It might. Who knows? It might get canceled.
Oh,
what were we gonna say?
We're not in that part of the podcast yet. We get it.
Saving the bad news for last. No, I was just gonna say that I've been playing this new game. I don't know if you guys heard about it. It's called Max Payne. Streamer Max Payne. I hit up the Steam sales. There was a Steam summer sale or whatever, and I picked up Max Payne. This game called Freedom Fighters. That was like a big deal back in the PS2, Xbox days or whatever.
I thought it was Genesis game. Was it a Genesis game?
No. That's PS2 and Xbox.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a big deal back in the day, and all of a sudden I see it pop up, and I'm like, okay, great. I picked that up. Crash Bandicoot, which I had just sold mine, and then there it was for $5. So I picked that up.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's free on Xbox right now.
Well, I even have it on my PlayStation account, but I don't have that active, so I'm not gonna pay $20 a month for the ability to maybe play it one day.
You got 3 free months on it.
Yeah, I still haven't used those Xbox free. I gotta use it before next year. It's gonna expire. Yeah. But no, I had that, and what else did I get? I don't remember what else I got, but I've been playing Mass Effect 2. I feel like I'm getting through it because I plowed through a bunch of the story, and I've done about half of the characters' like special missions. I was trying to hook up with is it Miranda, the main girl?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm trying not to even remember her name because she's not giving it up. I did everything. And she even touched me in the chest.
You ain't put in the work yet, bro.
You gotta put in the work. You gotta win it.
You just want to smash.
How much more do I got?
Bro, she ain't no hoe, dog. You gotta.
You gotta wine her and dine her.
I feel like Jacob will give it up before her, so I might just go for him.
Did you do her mission?
Yeah, I did it. And then she was like, she put her hand on my chest and she was like, "Thank you, Shepard." In my room, Shepard sits on his bed and he's like, "What's up?" And then she's like, "Thank you, Shepard." And then she leaves, and I was like,
But you know the key to this shit.
What's that?
You're as you progress in the storyline, that's when you start opening up progressions. Like after every storyline mission, come back and speak to her.
Oh.
And you get like a little more boom, boom, boom. And it goes the same with everybody. Nobody just gives it up.
Yeah. Unless you're Krogan.
They're civilized.
That's a Krogan?
Alien.
Oh, God.
Even the Krogan.
You can really hook up with a Krogan?
No.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Wow.
anal.
Jesus.
Rex gonna tear that ass.
That was crazy, yeah. Who's pitching and who's catching? Because I don't want any of that.
Rex gonna tear you, he's gonna diddy you up.
No, Rex is dead. He's the only one that I don't have.
Oh, you killed him?
I have every character except for him because he died in the first game.
You shot him in the head, that's right.
I did. I shot him in the face because you don't step to me, bro. This is my shit. Granted, it was completely my mistake because I didn't do the side quests that I needed to do. But I ran through the first game. The second game, I'm doing everything, and I'm overpowered right now because whenever I go to do a side quest or whatever, freaking blasting dudes. Yeah, I walk in, take everybody out. I'm like, I feel like a big, big dude.
It's all right that
Like
you
Arnold
didn't.
Schwarzenegger in Commando.
It's all right that Rex is gone. Grunt is way better anyway.
Yeah,
But
Grunt.
dude.
Grunt is like a.
Is that the younger one, right? Grunt's the younger version, right?
Yeah, he's the one that was made.
The one that was bred in the tank, baby.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
The
That's right.
perfect Krogan.
Yeah,
Right, he got
where it
that
counts.
massive meat.
He's still shooting blank.
Better for me.
Not this guy.
So yeah, so I've been playing Mass Effect 2. I'm like, bro, like 29 hours into it. Like I've been playing, bro. What else? And then
So glad you're experiencing that.
But he's played 29 hours in 6 months.
that's true. Yes, that's true. No, it hasn't been that long. It's been like
He's getting it done though.
It's
Yeah,
been
man,
like an
it's
average of 10 minutes a day in the past 6 months.
nah, every once in a while I play and I'm like, holy shit. The other day I went to sleep at 3 a.m. I was like, God.
Hey,
damn.
I got 29 hours already and Death Stranding.
Yeah, holy
I'm
shit.
kidding.
Nah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you're the exception. This guy's at work playing games and stuff. I have one day maybe. But no, and then I streamed Max Payne the other day. So scroll down if you want to see that deal. But I played the PC version, and now I learned something about PC. There's probably some kind of mod out there to like fix the game or whatever.
Right.
There's a remaster in the works. Marcel was telling me, buddy from work.
So the guy in the chat.
What's that? Yeah.
The guy in the chat.
Yeah, Lecmar. I'm gonna link you. I'm gonna link you at the bottom, bro,
Yeah.
because he's streaming all the time and he's putting up videos and stuff like that. So I got you, bro. What's it called? So yeah, he was telling me that there's a remaster of Max Payne that's in the works or whatever, and then that's gonna come out good. But the PC version, there's a lot of audio that's cut out, and I went and I played the PS2 version again, and I'm like, bro, he's talking nonstop throughout the entire thing, and in the game, it's like silence running around. So next time I'm gonna either emulate the PS2 version or play it off of my PS2. I don't know yet. And we'll stream that. But that game was a lot of fun, man. It was good to go back to that, and we were talking in the chat about if there was an achievement for turning on all the vibrating beds back in the day, and what would the achievement be called? And you said something like "Don't shake it too much" or something like that. Yeah, bro. So that was fun, man. But I gotta say, when I beat Mass Effect 2, I got Expedition 33. I got like 3 or 4 hours into it. But bro, I don't know. I want to play the Fractured Butthole.
Oh, I re-downloaded.
Yeah, I remember you played it back in the day. I want to play that one next. I got it on PC. I got that one on a sale also for like $5.
Yeah.
Bro, I got so many games for cheap
I
as
just
shit.
downloaded it
on
on PlayStation. So I want to get the DLC for it.
Oh, there's DLC.
I want to play the DLC.
Oh,
I just
shit.
downloaded it.
Yeah, dude, lots of fun.
You really are a retro gamer.
I've completely evolved into like a full-on retro gamer. Like I have zero interest in anything new right now, except like stuff that's not even new. I want to play Cyberpunk. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I have Resident Evil 8 that I got to play, but those games are all like 3 years old at this point or more. So, fuck it. No, more than that. Cyberpunk's like 5 years old or something like that.
Yeah, it's a.
But anyways, yeah, that's me playing old games.
What do you guys think about the? You want to go to the next one?
Whatever, yeah, because BJ's on a time crunch, man.
What do you guys think about the summer
I
showcase?
got about 10 minutes.
What do you guys think about the Xbox showcase?
Talk about whatever you want, BJ. If you got 10 minutes left, talk about whatever you want.
There's only like a handful of games that I enjoyed from that. I would rate that like a C minus.
You know, I was more of the B, but I'm close to where you at, B. Because I was severely disappointed with the last game they showed. But now I know why they didn't show certain games that we wanted to show because apparently one of those games is.
Oh man.
Sorry, bro.
What game we talking about?
But
what game are we talking about, Chris?
Perfect
10 minutes.
Perfect Dark.
You're talking about the showcase, the Xbox showcase, or the Summer Games Fest?
No, talking about Xbox showcase. We were hoping that they showed.
I thought you
Perfect
said
Dark.
Summer Game Fest.
Oh, I'm sorry, Xbox showcase. I apologize.
Okay. Now the showcase, I would say like a C plus. It was like mediocre. There was no big hits, and looking forward to. I told y'all in the preview, like the predictions. Perfect Dark was my shit.
Right.
That was my favorite game that they showed. That was my most anticipated coming out after Mass Effect 4, which is years away.
Right.
if it ever comes out, I was looking forward to Perfect Dark, man, so bad.
It
And they
looked
didn't
really
show
good.
anything. There was a few games that looked good on Xbox. I think they did a better job overall from all the showcases that were there that week, but not by much.
I mean, Grounded looked
It
great.
was
Ninja Gaiden looked great. Grounded looked great. Grounded 2, I mean.
yeah. I'm not a grounded person, so it
Oh,
doesn't really.
Grounded Two
You know what I'm saying?
did look good, man. I've always liked Grounded.
There's-
If any game's probably going to get me to finally use my 3 months, it might be Grounded. But it has to be when you guys are ready to play, because I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
play that game by myself and be like,
yeah.
yeah, guys, it's cool. Like that's one that I want to play with you guys, man. And the
I
second one,
felt
it
that
looks really
same
good.
way about
See a start?
damn, what's the pirate shit?
Oh, not Skull and Bones, but one
Yeah,
of those.
yeah.
Nah, from Rare, the one that's constantly getting updates.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
20 seasons.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves,
Sea
yeah.
of Thieves.
Whenever
Bro.
you guys want, we could jump on Sea of Thieves. That game, I always
Yeah.
thought that looked super cool, but I tested it in the beginning, tested it because it was like beta stuff. I played it for a little bit, but I want to definitely play that.
You
To
gotta
me,
play with the right people, man. With
to
those
me, there were
games,
three games
that's
that really stood out.
what was it?
The Don Walker one, the vampire one.
Oh yeah.
Grounded
Of
2.
course, it was by the makers of Witcher because it looked so much
Right.
like a Witcher game.
Grounded 2, and the other one was Clockwork Orange. Clockwork.
Oh,
Not
that seems
Clockwork
like a
Orange.
big deal.
What's it? Clockwork Revolution. I'm sorry.
That
Yeah,
looks like a big deal.
that game looked dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right. So this was like a middle tier thing, for real, for real. There
Yeah.
was no big hits, no big announcements, but I saw the setup that they did. The biggest announcement that I enjoyed was that Xbox Ally.
Yeah.
It's growing on me look wise. I still think it's like trash. It doesn't look as
But
good as
everybody
this
was talking about it, saying
this
that the
bad boy,
grips.
but it feels way better in
Yeah,
your
everybody's
hand,
saying
and that you
that.
have to wait till you see it. They have certain details, kind of like the texture. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about
Right,
because
right,
you
right,
guys have one, but it says like ROG and like a texture on the
right.
plastic. So in the Xbox one, it's like Xbox ROG, like
Nice.
on it looks pretty dope up close. But yeah, that was my favorite announcement of the whole week. I'm upgrading that shit day one, and yeah. But as far as video games go, middle of the tier. But I saw the setup, which got me excited for next year.
Right.
When Phil Spencer came out and he said we're gonna have the Gears next year, the Fable next year, the Forza, and then one that's been with us from the beginning, and we all know who that is. That's the Mac Daddy, baby. So that to me makes me feel like next year's Xbox is gonna be like they're gonna kill it.
I mean, they're
They're
already
gonna
killing
be
it this year.
publisher of the year for sure.
This year they're killing it with all the game releases. I mean, today, I think Meg something just got released today. One of the games that was announced doing one of the showcases. What's it called? I'll tell you right now. It's called
Way to be prepared there, bro.
uh, Mecha Break.
Oh yeah, Make or Break.
Make or
But
Break.
is that an Xbox game? I think that's coming out on everything. Well, everything's coming out on everything, but
But
I don't know if
it
it's
was
an
just
What if
released
it's Game
today on
Pass?
Xbox.
oh, good.
Yeah. And it's
Game
$20.
Pass is
I'll
where
play it
it's
in
at.
like 3 or 4 years.
when it's considered retro.
Yeah. No, when I get to it, bro. I guess the backlog from hell. So, yeah, man.
But yeah, bro.
Well,
Like me, it would have been. I think I would have been a B plus if at the end of the damn thing they didn't
Gears,
fool
yeah.
me and put another goddamn Call of Duty game at the end of it.
Bro, I did not think that was Call of Duty,
No,
bro.
it looked dope.
And I
mean,
was
don't get me
not
wrong.
excited for that shit either. Once they announced it was Call of Duty, I'm like, oh.
people were like, "Man, this
It
game
looked-
looks awesome," and it's like
Yeah,
Call of
it
Duty. Man,
looked-
fuck you.
Because the whole thing
Bro.
was like Inversion. Remember that movie Inversion or something like that with
Inception.
Inception.
Where that it was like that. Like, oh, that looks pretty dope. And there was the guy from That's My Boy. Remember that movie? That's My Boy with Adam Sandler movie.
Oh
With
yeah,
the
Big
son-
Daddy or something like
No.
that.
The son is that guy. I forgot the actor who does the Dick in the Box, that song.
Oh, I know what you're
You
talking
know
about.
but
Adam something.
yeah, but no, it was Adam Sandler father was
Adam
the
yeah, the other guy is
was the played the father.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
The
about.
other guy was the one who was sleeping with his sister, and he's the one that played that when they showed the main character. That was him.
Oh, okay.
And then that
Just
Japanese
thinking
horror
about-
like shooter looks really good too. I forgot the name of it. The Japanese
Horror
shooter that looks really
See,
good.
bro, I don't know if it's been too long. If we don't talk about it like right when it happened, I don't remember shit.
I
I
agree.
gotta look it
Yeah,
up, bro.
it's a blur. There was a lot of games announced
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
over the 3 showcases because the direct was the Nintendo shit was trash.
Yeah.
So real quick, PlayStation, I give a C plus to Xbox, and a C minus to Showcase, the Summer Games Fest. I mean,
Did you
and that's
guys
it.
see the? Did you guys end up finally seeing the Bonanza, the Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer?
Oh, that's another one that they're talking about Game of the Year,
Game of the
along with
year,
this Death
bro.
Stranding
Game of
shit.
the year, motherfucker.
That's it. That's what that's what they're saying. Like, uh, Gene Park got on there saying that it was Game of the Year. I
So
think.
you guys didn't watch the trailer, did you?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, the whole
Of
show.
course.
Did you black out? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
But-
this ain't Game of the Year.
Bro, so like the game is a lot deeper than what I expected. Like at first I was like, this is stupid. Like there's no
Yeah.
reason.
They
But
did not do a good job showcasing.
But when they did the more like I was like 26 minutes on to talk about freaking Donkey Kong Bonanza, like for what? And as they went more and more and more and more, I was like, oh bro, there's like gear sets and special skills and things that you equip, and the story looks like it could be deeper, and there's like different layers of the world, which kind of alludes to the King Kong movies. Because if you watch the old King Kong movies, not the old ones, but the ones in like the last 5 or 10 years, King Kong's world or whatever
Skull
is like
Island.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, not Skull Island, but what comes after that, where they end up going underground, and it turns out that the land of the monsters is underground.
Right.
In the Donkey Kong game, you end up going deeper into other realms, and they have their own skies. It's not like you're in a cave, so it's almost like, hey, are they doing that on purpose? Where they're kind of like, giving a nod to King Kong. But anyways, I don't know. I'm not buying it, but whatever. It looks good.
You know,
Yeah,
still all the
that's
games look
so
good.
fun.
That Outer Worlds 2 looks pretty good.
Yeah, I started playing the first one.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a more artistic Fallout kind of game, and it's from the Obsidian people and all that stuff. So I started playing the first one, and I was like, all right, I like it. It's all right, it's whatever. But it didn't pull me in like Fallout. I need more realism, but it's cool. It's fun.
And then
That was one of the better games that they showed in that thing.
and then High on Life 2. I'm surprised they made High on Life 2 because High on Life.
Oh wait, they did a great job with the follow up after with the Outer Worlds. That guy, he's like a actor, comedian.
Right. Oh
I don't know if
yeah.
you guys watch. Hey, he did a bang up job with that.
Yeah, I forget. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And then they do
Did you
High on
watch
Life
it?
2.
I played High on Life the first one.
That was funny though. You got
It's funny.
the little characters on the hand, the knife.
It's funny for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of gimmicky, but it's fun. It's funny. I don't know.
No, and then of course I was disappointed because I was really hoping they closed the game with Gears of War.
Oh yeah, you were betting on it. You were certain that they were going to do that.
It's gonna be E-Day. They're gonna close with E-Day. No.
Nah, I'm glad that they're waiting. They're gonna wait
And-
till early next year to do like the developer direct, and it's gonna be the prime star there, and they're gonna show that Gears is finally first person.
The big reveal. World premiere.
I-
Beer.
Just get ready.
I hate to ride out on y'all, but I gotta do.
I'm gonna win
All
3
right,
years.
guys.
Already? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
All right, guys. This
son,
is
I
a
gotta
shorty
get
one.
ready.
BJ's got to go, so we're gonna wrap this up a little bit short. Maybe we'll
So
stream
real
soon
quick.
though.
Oh, but just in case, right before we leave, once again, I'm the Nostradamus of the group. I predicted that BJ was gonna get Switch 2 off the bat, and he got it.
It's true. I made some predictions too, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll say that for the next episode.
So just remember
On the
when
next
it comes to the
episode.
VGAs this coming year, whose votes you should go with.
Oh god.
No, this year's
guy
gonna
in
be
the
strategic.
VGA.
We're gonna.
You
come
mean
together.
that corrupt
You guys,
that
need to get
corrupt
together.
establishment there?
You guys need to get together and split one trophy.
Yeah, we're gonna. Chris is coming in third place this year. Hey, BJ, you want to shout out your dad's thing, or
Yeah, do it.
or is
Oh yeah, Sergeant Mav, the podcast is actually live now. Shot episode 1. It was released on the 29th. And yeah, it's finally out there in the wild. So episode 2 will be recorded one of these days next week. And then it'll pop up like a week or two later. So
So is it SGT
Sergeant Mav,
Maverick
the
or is it SGT Mav?
SGT Maverick.
I'm gonna link it
podcast.
below too. Definitely
Yeah.
definitely check it out, man.
Yeah,
Definitely check it
appreciate that shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's really excited. He has some good chemistry with his buddy there,
Classmate, yeah.
and they're like naturals on screen.
I just
Like
I
I'm a
just
lot
subscribed
more
to it.
reserved. Thank you.
Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm halfway through it. I'm halfway
I'm
through
gonna
it.
watch it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
I'll enjoy listening to you guys, and then I'll rebuttal whatever the fuck y'all talk about on the next
Hey.
episode.
Enjoy playing Switch 2, bro. Those 480
Uh,
graphics gonna be amazing.
at work.
No, I'm not taking that at work. I got way too much shit going
Hey.
on.
Listen,
That sucks.
you bought the power.
But that Mario Kart is pretty dope, man.
Mario
I
Kart
know.
for the win.
The only thing they got. Nah. Hey, but before I go, it brings me to my last thought real quick. The Switch 2 proves that Mario still has a little pee-pee.
Yeah.
Peace.